Happy Wednesday. I almost said Thursday. I'm finishing my article for tomorrow, and then I'm going to start to work on some research for my sewing project back here. Hi, Orange. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Hi. Oh, thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. But I'll just say Adam. I feel like that's easy. I think you had if I'm remembering, you had a different username yesterday that also started with a B. B-I-R-Z. Is that it, maybe? But welcome or welcome back. Yeah. You're like that too. That also works. You're receiving audience. These research to make your stance is known in different conversations and focus on what you can do to be more productive. Let me see. Oh, I didn't even, you're fine. I actually didn't even, if I read it out loud as a comment, I don't remember it. Or if I didn't see it. But thank you. I appreciate the apology, but I didn't even realize. I mean, being on the internet, certain things that, you just don't think about it. You know what I mean? It's not something that's it stays in your brain for long. If you have the mindset to be on a live stream on the internet, but not everybody has that disposition. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you were on yesterday when I said it, but I was being a millennial and having that early unregulated access to chat roulette, and Omegle was the other one. A couple people were mentioning that they were on, and any kind of chat room, if you made it through that, nothing shocks anybody anymore. I think we've seen it all. MySpace, yes, exactly. We were able to do all our coding. So I am a millennial. Yeah. Okay, you were on for that, yeah. I never know when people are, on at what points of the live, too, because I'm on here, 4 or 5 times a week, so... Oh, Gen Z, okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm a later millennial, or, not older millennial, but, younger, 2 years or 3 years after me starts Gen Z. Oh, really? 40 is a good number, though. Are you an Aquarius or a Pisces? Hi, welcome back. I was born in the 90s. I was. Which I wish I was born in the 80s, mid to late 80s, so that I could remember the 90s more. I do remember the 90s, but I know what it's like to exist without having yeah, me too. Okay, there you go. Yes, Pisces is booked. So it's so funny because I have a friend of mine that is born February 24th. And he's very into alternative substances, I'll say. Yes, I remember. Thank you for coming back. I don't know how to say your username, or else I would be able to shout out your name. I could say V because it's the last letter. I cry when I hit a butterfly with my car on the highway. I understand. Hello, welcome back. My yapper, my fellow yapper. Yeah, I understand. I'm the same way too. sensitive, but like, hi, welcome back, Jinwoo. Sensitive, but like not overly sensitive for the wrong things. But like animals, especially so. I'm good. How are you? Mesopotamia. Oh my gosh, there you go. Yeah, February 28th. Wow. Yes, 94. There you go. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yes. Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Let me finish my last couple sentences here, and then I'll check back at the chat in a second. Tough conversations are necessary to get you back on track. See you tomorrow. Yeah, so you were 94. Yeah, that's so funny. So you were 18 when I was born. I'll be 32. Oh, Ray. Okay, I'll remember Ray. I like that name. That's a cool name. But yeah, it's weird to think like how fast like the early 2000s has gone. It's kind of crazy. Oh, nice. Aw, thank you, Syed. I actually have somebody that does that for me right now for my website, but thank you. There's a really good website too, if you haven't heard of it. I don't know if you can access it from where you are, it depends, but Fiverr and Upwork are really good. I do recommend them. Yeah. the Piscean way. We're like 85 and 18 all at the same time. Yeah. Oh, 21. That's so cool. HOA. To raise the cost of our fees in true Karen fashion. Aw. Yeah, I look Australian. Hi, Liam. Welcome. Yeah, Australian. I would love to go to Australia. I've had quite a few folks that are from Australia. And I think it's already morning for you guys tomorrow. Which generation is best? I mean, being a millennial. Oh, Ryan, not Liam. Okay. But I don't know. I mean, I love the generation, like the millennial generation, but I also, there's something to love about each of them, which I'm sorry is not a very good answer, but yeah. I'm finishing my Substack article. Oh, this is an Italian Renaissance painting called The Birth of Venus. It's the story of Aphrodite. I was not. Hi, Josh. Welcome. But yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me schedule this and then I can turn back in a moment. Everyone, tags, design, energy of the day. Don't want to delete that. That's done. I'm doing a workshop that I want to get out. Oh, hello. My cloth. That cloth too. Thank you, Ryan. Welcome. Substack is like the new Pinterest. Like it's like, you know, when you get onto an app early and it's something that like not enough, there's not a lot of businesses that have rushed to put a lot of ads on it yet. That's what I like about Substack. And if you guys like to write, it's helpful. Yeah. Josh. Hi Ferrari, welcome back. I'm sorry my live crashed yesterday right as you joined on, and you were so sweet and complimentary. So thank you. I'm sorry I'm glad you're back though. Yeah, this is 15, not as expensive as 50, but 15 US dollars. But I'm a March 2nd baby. I'm from the US, yeah. Yeah, Gen Z is good. Yeah. I know. My phone was dying, and when it dies, like it'll close out the apps to save battery. So, hi Lana, welcome. I went to the same university as Lana Del Rey. She dropped out though because she had much cooler things to do. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Philippines, I love that. I love that. That's so cool. How do you spell colleague? Okay, colleague. I realized I forgot to add in a couple other sentences here. May want to join. Okay. February 10th, happy almost birthday. Almost a happy belated birthday. Thank you, Lana. Oh, February 11th, happy almost birthday. I don't sell clothes yet, but I actually just got thank you, Tan. I just got a, mannequin here, and I had all this extra fabric, so I'm gonna start sewing. Oh, July 4th, that's so cool. Oh, February 7th, all the Aquarians. And I just got this fabric here, so we shall see. But I don't sell them yet. Yeah. Hi, Angel. Welcome. Here it's not bad. Yeah, of course. Here it's not bad. In like my area, just because I'm in more of like a suburban area. But more so like in some major cities, it's like a little bit more intense. But yeah. Oh, I didn't see Brazil. Sorry. Likewise, W. Yeah, I didn't see that part. But yeah, it's not as terrible. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Glass. But I feel bad for a lot of people that are going through like just like the stress of that, and it's a lot of like a crazy climate. I feel like a lot of how the US feels right now is like people waiting for the other shoe to drop. But from what I've shared, a lot of people are going through a lot of different things and like feeling that in other places in the world. I don't know. I mean, I think it should be fine. I think like as long like it gets more complicated. What they're doing is going back and trying to find people retroactively who have been here for a while, but they haven't like they don't have proof of citizenship. But what's happening is that there are people that are being detained that are US citizens but are like maybe being targeted because they do live in certain areas that like there are more people who are immigrants to this country. So, you know, but it's a lot. It's like it just feels like in the world right now for wherever we are, there's always something. But it hasn't stopped tourism or anything like that. Yeah. Is like everyone are just, well, the whole thing is like for people, thank you. It's like their whole like MO is basically to try to get people to leave, to go back to their country of origin, to then have, if they want to come back here, they can come back with legal citizenship. But the problem is that some people that are being detained are legal citizens. But it's not as like the news everywhere. Like when you see something about your country in the news, like you only see like a small portion. Hi Omar, welcome back. Of like what is happening, and everything online is like sensationalized because the media sensationalizes everything. Hi Joshua, how are you? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Your cat video was so cute. Hi Bunches, how are you? I do not Roblox. I actually just I am married. I just played my first like video game last night. I played Baldur's Gate for the first time. So, outside of like Mario Kart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I hope everything's going well. Yeah, absolutely. Mohit. Yeah, so there's a really good Baldur's Gate. Do you play Baldur's Gate? I'm very bad, and I've just started to play with my husband because he's the gamer in the family. Yeah, the media is confusing. It really is. I'm not single. I am not. I just got married. But good. There's a woman named Mia on here who's a Stanford college student, and I recommend if you're in school or somebody that's studying to follow her because she's really good. Energy's way better here today. Yes, I agree. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, I like to try new things, and like as we get older, like when you become an adultier adult, like it's harder for us to allow ourselves to try new things. And that's a big part of like, for me, like a big vocabulary word for me is novelty. So the novelty of like always trying something new, like learning something new, having my brain, you know, be like able to try something new is important. Yeah, I feel that, Prime. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Aw, happy birthday to your sister. Ayla's a pretty name. I don't have any children. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Just got flash. Yeah. She's hidden. Yeah, something new is very important, right? I know. Just to keep a little bit of that like mental clarity. Yeah, where are you? What is your country? Or so what country are you from? Aw, thank you. I always felt like my face was a circle. I didn't see that, yeah. Mental clarity too, yeah. Thank you, Rue, you too. Welcome back. Yeah, it's hard to, I don't follow for most things. Hi, Rue. Oh, Monaco. Okay, cool. Pakistan, yeah. So your heart back together? I wish I could. Thank you. Monaco? Oh, I know the Bad Bunny song, Monaco. Pakistan, African, Chinese. Wow, what a cool blend. I love that. Aw, thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it to be kind. You know, why let I guess like is your experience with being on YouTube live stream, like a lot of you guys have been like, oh, you're so nice, and I'm like, are a lot of people mean on YouTube? I don't know. Am I just too old to realize? It sounds bad, but it's true. I'm not in LA. Yeah, the painting is it's a Renaissance painting called The Birth of Venus by Botticelli. Thank you, Eric. Oh, Washington. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's a influencer culture in the US like is very competitive because it's very small. So like also LA, a lot of like LA more than New York, I find. Hi, Lucas. Oh, Finnish. That's so cool. Moi. I only know the word moi in French. Yeah, but that's so cool. I love like I said yesterday, for those of you that were on, I love meeting people that are from other places in the world too. It's much more interesting. I need to get back on my traveling too. Finish, yeah. Oh, thank you. I love that. That's so cool, Cody. Wow, that's a great idea. Jess, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'll scroll, and even if I say, hi, how are you, they won't respond. If I say it again or too much, they put me in timeout, and they will curse or discriminate. That's so crazy. Yeah, I'm like, why are you on if you only want people to, like, stare at you? Unless, like, I don't know, like, what else would be going on? If I'm never not answering, it's because I'm doing work at the same time. That's funny. Yeah. I feel that. It's very snowy here, too. I think we're supposed to get more snow this weekend. Tintoretto. Aw. Love that. Hi, Roll. Yeah. Yeah, je parle français un peu. J'ai étudié français dans l'école. You know, say that's Spanish, but yeah. Yeah. Merino wool, yes. What country are you in, Ryan? We should all understand if you missed the chat. Yeah, but some hosts are very mean. I'm sorry. Yeah. English primarily. I'm working on Espanol and a little French. But in school, thank you. In school, I do know the vegan lady. Yes, she comes up in my lab feed. But yeah, that's so funny. The vegan teacher, she has like short gray hair and glasses sometimes, right? Jen, I think that's who I think we're thinking the same person. Hi, Logan. Pasha. Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, thank you. That's what separates you from some people. You're nice, talented, absolutely amazing YouTube friend. Oh, likewise. I know, I feel like you're the same way, where it's like you're just looking to like enjoy the space and create good energy, you know, for the couple hours that we're here. She's, yeah, mine too. And she'll have like hundreds of people in her lives. It's actually pretty crazy. But I was wondering if like, I know like part of the reason that some people will have a lot is because they like to argue or they'll have like a debate with somebody, maybe not necessarily argue, but I think she'll have people that come, like whatever her streaming software is, she'll have people come in to the live. But I don't know. I think like speak with her. I don't know. I haven't watched been there too long. Is anyone here vegan? I've contemplated it before. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's like, what are you in it for? Knowing what you're in it for. Yes, Jan van Eyck. I know the painter, but I don't, The Last Judgment. Is he the one that did the painting with the green? It's like his figures are very kind of like gaunt, and there's like the green dress, and it's like that 3D perspective with the mirror. Yeah, it might as well be illegal. Last Judgment. I'm looking it up now. Oh, the crucifixion, John Brenner. Okay, maybe I wasn't thinking of the same person. Oh no, I was. Okay, yeah. His the more popular one. What's it called? I also love oh my gosh, Albert Durr. He's one of my favorites. I have a painting of his, obviously not real, but a replica of one of his paintings upstairs. Yeah, I think my husband's in some older videos, but you'll probably see him at some point. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, the Arnolfini portrait. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Okay, let me settings. And then schedule this guy. Continue. Alrighty. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Con. How are you? I was painting above my head. There you go. John Martin. Oh, that's awesome. I love that. You have to pay extra for that. British painter. That's so cool. I love that. Oh, yes. I've seen his work before. Yeah, the way he captures light is so beautiful. English Romanticist painter. Wow, so beautiful. I love that. Yeah, it's interesting. There were a lot of British painters that were sent over here from the UK. Thomas Cole, I believe, is one of them, that was sent over to the US to paint like pictures of the US to send them back, almost like postcards. So that way, 32. So that way, it would get Europeans to move to the US. And then when they moved to the US, they were like, wait, like the weather is really rough here. Like, how is that happening? This does not look like the photo. What's so crazy is Thomas Cole, John Martin, all of these, I don't watch Formula One, no. All the artists that we're talking about were either born or died in February, like within the first 11 days of February, which is crazy. So Thomas Cole, born February 1st, died February 11th. And John Martin, I think, died, when did they say he died? February something. Which is kind of crazy. February 17th. Okay, so give or take a few more days after. Isn't that weird? I don't know what that is. Yeah, that too, yes. I was saying yesterday, Essex, that there's a painter, I don't know if you heard of Hieronymus Bosch, but he has like some crazy paintings. Thank you, Paula. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can I sew my future with you? Sure. We'll make it together. I'm trying to decide what type of shirt I want to sew with that. I have to figure out what design I'd like. Hi. I can look on Pinterest too. A layered top, yeah. It's pretty straightforward. My husband and I worked at a corporate job together 8 years ago, and we both worked like in a regular office, and we were dating other people at the time. And then, oh boy, okay, yeah. I like paintings, but the art isn't my thing. I understand that. Yeah, or art isn't my thing. Yeah, I like the tapestry you have on your wall in the background of the dogs playing poker. That's cute. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but we worked in a corporate job together. We were dating other people, stayed in touch via Instagram. My husband's also a pretty creative person, and so we had that in common. He's an author, he's a musician, as well. And so he had slid into my DMs, and then, oh, they're cheating, are they really? Yes, the Botticelli painting. I don't know that. No, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, and then we've been together we'll be together 5 years, almost 5 years, 5.5 years. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, you never know when you're gonna meet your people, or how. Aw, thank you. Aw, likewise. Thank you. Thanks for the good energy. You guys are very sweet. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was like hearing people's stories too with how they met. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. I could do socks, yeah. I'm sorry, sir. Sir Adams. Hi, Paula. I mean, listen, sometimes like just having the time to yourself is not necessarily a bad thing. All of those things, if you want to, are generally things that you could fix. But it depends on if you feel the need to or not. Yeah. You're never as stuck as you may feel sometimes, that's for sure. Hi, JR, welcome. I'm from the Northeast, so New Jersey originally, and then I bounced around. I've been in New York, bounced around a little bit, yeah. I can't do a Valley Girl accent. Sometimes I feel like I have a little bit of a fry. Yeah, it's the internet. Sometimes there's always the people that sneak in. Ferrari, I know. I'm newer to live stream. I've only, like, YouTube is still figuring out who are the people to send my way. Who are the people that it wants to connect me with, that share the same vibe that I do. No, yeah, you're sweet. Thank you. Yeah, the Time Shooter of the Saint is a favorite. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, very long time. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I know his name sounds familiar, but I don't know who he is. Thank you, Sir Blade. Oh, Ferrari. Okay, yes, a Ferrari. Wow, he's young too. He's only 28. Aw. Charles Leclerc. Do you like him? He's a Formula 1 driver? Yeah. That makes sense with Ferrari. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yes, I couldn't see. So funny. There you go. It's a long. There you go. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, some people want it to happen. Some wish it. Oh, I love that. I love that, Hussein. That's beautiful. Yeah, he forced me to make my account about him, so that's fair. Is there any way to change usernames on YouTube? I set this one when I was a kid. Yeah, there is. I don't know how though. But I know that people have changed it. I had someone that had a different username yesterday and had a different one today. Did study Sebastiano? Probably. It's been a while. Sebastiano. I don't remember. Is he the one that was like a religious, like he was religious and then he left to be a painter, or maybe he was a religious painter? Oh, really? I don't crochet, but I should. He's related to you. I love that. Yeah, I've got bullied like 4 times in different live streams for this username. Aw, I'm sorry. I don't know, like, it's so stupid for people to do that too. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I remember Sebastiano del Piombo. Italian painter of the High Renaissance and early Manners periods. There you go. Yeah, that's so cool. Famous as the only major artist of the period to combine the coloring of the Venetian school, in which he was trained, with the monumental forms of the Roman school. Never a very disciplined or productive painter, his artistic productivity fell still further after becoming Piombo-Battore, which committed him to attend on the Pope most days, to travel with him and take holy orders as a friar, despite having a wife and 2 children. That's so interesting. Wow. Aw, thank you, If. I appreciate that. 1 fluently, and that's really just English. No, I understand. Yeah, thank you. That's so sweet. I love the positive energy. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Hazar. Thank you, Khan. I have heard of the Bhagavad Gita. I think that's the religious text. I think I had to read that in college, actually. Bhagavad. Somewhere I probably have a book. Oh, Hindu scripture. There you go. Yeah, Rainer. I'll have to brush up on my English translation of it. That's so cool. But I was saying yesterday, I did take a world religions class, and we read a lot of those. There's a couple others. Flip my hourglass. There's a couple others that that fell under that same category. No, Tamiya, I don't. Even Tamiya. Is that another religious text? Ramayana? That sounds familiar too. Wow, 4 French, Pashto, German, and Italian. Very bad English. No, your English is so good. I wouldn't be able to tell. Aw. Likewise, Essex. See you next time. Yeah, I love the Quran. I went to Turkey. I visited Turkey, and I loved hearing the call to prayer. I love that it's when people play the Quran, like there's a couple of times that I've been in different like Ubers or taxis in the city in Manhattan, and they would be playing it in the car. So like I've heard a couple of that like iterations of that too. But it's really beautiful. Yeah. And I think is Ramadan coming up too? That's the next like biggest holiday, if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple Muslim influencers that there's 3 sisters, and they have bright red hair, but they're Muslim, and they post a lot of content about Ramadan. But yeah, no, your English. And Pashto, is that a variation? What is that? Is it a dialect of some? Oh, did you really? I didn't even see that. Just yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, because I was saying yesterday, like, I was like, oh, like, people don't, like, English may not be their first language. And some days, okay, cool. Oh, Spanish and Vietnamese, that's so cool. Afghan, oh, that's cool. Bible, Quran, Bhagavad Gita, all those have same philosophy but different content. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, we ended up choosing my pink fabric yesterday. So we ended up going with the pink. I'm excited to make something out of it. Pinterest. That's what I wanted to have up Pinterest to kind of see. Maybe I'll post a poll in the community on my YouTube channel here. Yeah, but I have just the books, yeah. 7 languages. Yeah, Josh, see you later. Drive safe. I'll see you next time. 7 languages, that's amazing. That's so impressive. Anyone who is not a native English speaker, people do not give you guys, native English speakers do not give you guys enough credit for how challenging it is to learn English. So anyone that's willing to try, amazing. Thank you. Yeah. It's like a silk fabric. Hi, Gan. It's actually sari fabric, so I don't know what sari, but it's very soft. And you can kind of see with like just like how shiny it is, like a lot of it like maybe satin. I have to do a double folded hem. Yeah, I have to see. That's amazing. Yeah, 13. That's so cool. Okay, Fari, yeah. See you later. Yeah. It's thicker, so I feel like, oh, Denmark. Welcome, Denmark. Hi, Dennis. I've had this fabric for like 15 years. So at some point I made some sort of a hem, but oh my God. So 4 dresses, yeah. The one, you know what's so funny is I do like astrological, like I look at the astrology of the day, which I can tell for somebody like David, like does not give a fuck about that. But basically today is like the day of the contrarian, so it's like anything that somebody says, like they have to do like an element of one-upmanship. So it's like that is actually really funny because it fits into what I wrote on my Substack yesterday. You won a trophy? Well, I won 17 trophies just last month. Hi, thank you so much. Pakistani traditional dresses? No. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure I have seen them, but I don't know. I wouldn't know what they were called. But I love like just the colors and the beading of fabrics like that too. Hi, Benny. So then it also has these really beautiful edges that I could work with too. I was also thinking of making a separate pattern out of the muslin fabric. It's like that 100% cotton. It's not snowing. Thanks, David. Hi, Paula. Pakistan bridal dress. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yes, they are so beautiful. Wow. They're so intricate. I like this one. This one matches my office space. That's pretty. Do the patterns are like on the bottom, like that one has peacocks on it and flowers. Does that mean anything? Does that have any significance, or it's just for style? Join us, Benny. Hi, Marty. Welcome back. I am on Instagram. It's linked on my page. Yeah. Hand stitch designs, most of the time they mean nothing, but sometimes they can. Oh, wow, that's so cool. I love that. That's beautiful. That's pretty. Cool. Hello, hello. Yeah. I think gives us the jewelry. I love jewelry. Pakistan. I would love to travel to Pakistan one day. I would love to like I haven't traveled abroad in a while. In the US, yeah, but in America, but not abroad to Europe or Asia at all. Czech Republic, I love that. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Oh, different jewelry? Yeah, I change it. Yeah, I change every now and again. You and your family will warmly welcome here. It's a beautiful place to spend your holiday and explore. Hi, Nicole. New things. You're welcome to stay. Aw, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, I have people in so many areas of the world now. I'm excited. So whenever I travel, thank you, thank you. Good boy, Benny. Yeah. Yeah, I do astrology as well. Yeah. Hi, warrior. You won't spend a penny here because everyone... Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, I love to watch Anthony Bourdain, if you're familiar with him, No Reservations. He did a lot of traveling abroad. So I need to go back and watch some of his, maybe one of his Pakistan episode. Yeah. Hello. I don't speak Chinese. I wish I could. But I don't do future predictions like that. I'm more of like a spiritual strategist. So helping people learn about their astrology to help them with anything that they want to work on, or if they're trying to create a business specifically. I do a lot of business strategy. Aw, thank you, your son. I'm from the US. Yeah, government job, yeah. Yeah, it depends. I feel like, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm sure you're equally as cool. type. I have to work on my one post for tonight as well. Let me flip this guy and I'll check the chat in between. Yeah, everything's good. God willing, thankfully. How about for you? Saying hello. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Woman business names if I don't get government, so I start business. Oh, number 1 in the world? Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe, but yeah. Oh, I'm sorry she passed. But thank you, Stank. Thank you. Woman business names? Or do you mean like job titles? Job titles, I think, would maybe be the word. Like what you would want to do if you don't get a job with the government. I also would need to know like your country's economy too. Check back in the chat in a second. Hi, Michael. Yeah, where did he go? Benny, where'd you go? My husband, I think he hears my husband cooking upstairs. So he may have ran to supervise. Yeah, he went upstairs, but I'll have to bring him back down later for you. Oh, pants. Yeah. 32 by 30. You're nice and fit. Yeah, you can start fashion. Yes. What kind of things do you like to do, Angel? Because that'll help me to help you. Yeah. Madam. So formal. Madam, chill. Normal, yeah. A bot shirt, yeah. There you go. Nice blue. Aw, thank you, Michael. Oh, yeah. Hi, Za. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in here. Nice to see you. I'm sorry I can't translate. How can I explain? Yeah, like what for you, Angel? Like what type of, like a government job, but besides a government job, what kind of things do you like to do or are you interested in? Oh, I'm glad you like it, bro. Yeah, it's just a random lo-fi Spotify playlist. Benny, you had a request to come on camera. Michael was looking for you. Hold on, here we go. Yeah. I'm so a cat. Can you please play something more upbeat? Yeah, I haven't had coffee yet. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this playlist for now. But yeah, relaxing. I'm glad you like it. Come here, mister. The furry man of the hour. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry, the light is in your eyes. Yeah, honey. No, you're fine. Hi, smart man, welcome. His name's Benny. Aw, hi from India. I'm sorry. Wait, Kushi? Make sure you don't burn yourself, mister. Okay, you can go play. Michael's happy you said hi. Yeah, I love you. You gonna get cozy? My chonker. Hi, Injustice, hello. Yeah, Benny is 5. He's 5 in cat years, which is like 40 in adult years, I think. But he's 5, my 5-year-old boy. Yeah. I have a cat too. Aw, no, don't ignore him. Yeah, Benny's the opposite. He gets all the attention. Yeah, I think anytime a name, there's a lot of names in America that end with Y. So like the E sound can make people think it's more feminine. But like Joey, Tony, Jesse. That's like, it could be male or female. But usually I think that's the association for in other languages too. Yeah. Yeah, he just follows me around and stares. No, because he loves you. He wants attention. Yes, I remember you saying that yesterday. Casper. That's such a cute name. You're a good boy. Yeah, you are. Garbage. Yeah. Yeah, animals just want love and attention. If you're somebody who gets overstimulated, animals may not be for you. That's okay, everyone's different. Frosty! They're so cute. A goat baby, so cute. I know, I love animals so much. I would own a giant farm and just take care of them all day. Maybe in the future. A poncho? Yeah. I'm gonna do a shirt of some kind with that fabric that's there, but I just haven't figured out what kind. I'm not Polish, no. Irish and Eastern European. Oh, I wanted to get that guy. Let me bring up this here. Yeah. Yeah, it has that like same style to it, especially being a little like the ombre is like the word I think for it. So we'll see. Yeah, I think can you post a picture on your page? I also have a community chat space on my YouTube. So I think you're able to put pictures there if I'm not mistaken. So I could see Casper. Or you could go live too and then bring Casper on screen. I know. What are you meowing about? What are you trying to tell me? You tired? You sleepy? Golden dress, pink accents. I love that. My channel is Cat12. Okay, I love that. Hi, Eli. I'm glad you like it. Hi, Raw. How are you? He's only an indoor. Hi, VM. He's only an indoor cat. I don't let him outside. There's too many birds. We have like a lot of like birds of prey, so he would get eaten. He would not come back. Yeah. I'm assuming. Oh, I've got a farm. I love that. Yeah, it's really tiring. I can imagine. Cat 12. Okay. A dress. Yeah. Yeah, I have this in fabric like this in blue too. I'm not a vegetarian, but I've considered it. I'm just going to close that light. I don't think, like, being a vegetarian wouldn't necessarily be too challenging for me. Vegan is harder. Yeah, oh, he brings it, yeah. Well, because they are, you know, panthers and jaguars are just bigger cats. A smaller, more domesticated house cat comes from the same lineage. But yeah, I wouldn't. He's strictly an indoor boy. He's spoiled. He likes to be spoiled. Animal lover. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That I agree with. Okay, I'll flip this guy over again. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to, yeah, it's a hard, I mean, yeah, you can still love animals. I think there's like that's why also, what I like about any type of halal food is they usually say a blessing over the animal and like not letting any parts of an animal go to waste. We came in devour the birds of prey there, yeah. She would fight back. She wouldn't get swooped away. I love more my husband and my cat. I love them both the same. I always call them my boy. They're my boys. They're my boys. Yeah, you know I'm talking about you. You're getting cozy. Yeah, good boy. He's getting ready for his afternoon nap. Especially now that it's a little darker in here. Okay, so... Is there a lot of weight? Yeah, a lot of waste. I like that it seems more intentional. There's like if you go and like to like a smaller store or just to a butcher for meat, like that can be more helpful than like mass produced from a larger grocery store. He's cleaning himself behind the, oh, two, that's so cute. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they like to make sure he's laying on his favorite pillow. Let's see, hold on. You see us? I love you. So he's over on the other side. Okay, let me finish writing this email for a moment. See if it'll let your message show. He's just a domestic short hair. There we go. Just a normal house cat. Oh, I don't know. The marriage, did you have another, does that mean the marriage doesn't happen? I don't know what that means, Angel. Maybe there was another question before that you meant to ask? Hi, Egypt. Aw, thank you, Hazara. Thank you. Hi, Omar from Egypt. Partners get married, their partner gives it. Oh, a diamond, yes. And then, yeah, do all men give a diamond ring? What's the time? Oh, at the time of the wedding. Yeah, so if someone in support, does that mean? No, so it's more like it's a symbol. So like these, I have like my diamond rings here. This is my wedding band. This is the engagement ring is the first promise of engagement. It doesn't have to be a diamond, but a diamond is popular. And then this is the wedding band that I got on my actual wedding day. So you do like an exchanging of rings and then wear them together. But not everybody has to give a diamond. And just because it's not a diamond doesn't mean that it's invalid. Because a lot of people choose like different alternative stones too. But you don't have to, you can get married without the rings also. But it's more so the, you go to the legal aspect. Yeah, it's nice to see you. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But if you go just to like the courthouse, it's called, like it's like a exchange of paperwork that like legally in the eyes of the government says that you're married. Yeah. Mostly, diamonds are popular. Diamonds have become less popular, but they're still the primary stone. Yeah. I think he's above average, but it's everyone has different what's it called? Different things that they like. But he's very handsome. I like the way you worded that. Is he average, above average? Yeah, he's great. I don't know what that means. In my wedding, my husband gave me one gold necklace with some silver jewelry. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah, it's more common. I was talking about that with Troon, who's also in our community here, about how like the exchange of a lot of like gold and silver is popular abroad. Whereas here, like in the US, a lot of the gifts you get like your main rings for jewelry, but a lot more of the gifts that you get for your wedding are like stuff for your home, like any like dishes and glassware, and like vacuums and like home, like bedding, things like that. Yeah. But it's cool to see like the differentiation between cultures. Oh, that's what I have to do too. All weddings are good. Yeah, in Pakistan you have to. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm doing my little co-working in between because I had some admin work to get done. So some lives I'll talk more than others. Yeah, in Pakistan you have to give a bride a complete set of gold, includes earrings, rings, chains, and other things and jewelry. Wow, that's so interesting. Yeah, it's so also more of that tradition. One day I collect money, I buy a diamond ring. It's my dream. Absolutely. Yeah, you can save up for it for sure. Or like, show me proof of life. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually you're good human beings. You're just kidding. Oh no, I know. I didn't take it offense to that. I feel like I can understand your humor. So I don't feel it didn't feel cruel or mean. But thank you. You're sweet to say that. Um but my dreams, yeah, I mean, honestly, right now I'm a major dream that I'm working on or something that I'm working on is just like making my life more well-rounded. So obviously doing like working on my business now, and I've had my business for about 5 years now, like on my own, not working under another company. So looking to grow that a little bit more, but also doing things that I used to like to do, like sewing or different crafts and things along those lines. And just being able to enjoy life on the day to day more, I think is really important, because especially, and I feel like most people can relate to this no matter where you are, but especially in the US, there's so much pressure, on work and like trying to reach so far into the future that we forget to enjoy the present moment and enjoy the things that we've worked hard for up until this point. So balancing still working hard and doing what we have to do with also like enjoying life at the same time is one of my dreams for this year. One of the things that I'm working on for sure. I think balance is always a dream to work out, but doing what we can with the time that we have is important. How about for you? Any dream that you're working on, or anything that feels exciting for you now? I guess work, right? A new career, it sounds like, is on the horizon for you. Yeah, just maintaining, life every day, and working. It's like the two camps of work. Anything can be challenging, right? Like working for ourselves or working for somebody else, like self-employment versus working for a company. But it's choosing, like, mentally, what one do you feel you're more geared towards, or what feels better for you as an individual, which can be challenging to decide. Oh, banker. Yes. That's a good job. Absolutely. Yeah. You have to be good at math. Hi, Benjamin. Welcome. Be good at math. Practicing that. Yeah. Being good at studying. So you don't run after money. Hi, Ferrari. Welcome back. That much we value our happiness and family the most. Yeah, the goal is to make our father proud and marrying the girl of my dreams. I love that. And I do believe that you can have that. Yeah, and I make welcome back. Yeah, I make my own house with my own money. That's amazing. You should be really proud of yourself. I know sometimes proud has like a not, like the translation for the word proud, but you should feel very like happy with yourself for that. That's a big accomplishment. That's awesome. Yeah, welcome back, Ferrari. Ooh, got my earring caught. Yeah, hoping good for your future, but the reality is that the upcoming 4 to 5 years are not certain. Yeah, because actually the world is changing gradually, because everything will be replaced with AI, not suddenly. No, I feel that. That's where I think like there's even more of the good. I'm glad. You should be happy. So try to adopt AI as a part of life. It's true. I think the biggest phrase that I've been saying, both as a reminder to myself, but for other people, is that it's a tool that we use, but try not to make it too much of a tool that thinks for you all the time. But there's definitely concerns about, I think that, 5 to 10 years from now, life is just going to continuously look so different, because to your point, injustice, things are advancing so much. Oh, yeah, thank you. I'm happy to connect with you over there, too. Thank you. Maybe I'll go live on Instagram as well. We'll see. But I like going on live in the afternoons here. But yeah, I don't disagree with you, injustice. I think that's a very accurate statement. I say like cautiously optimistic. Like I'm optimistic about pursuing things for the future, but also things are just so different from how they were even 10 years ago because of technology. It's very, very different. And it just keeps going faster and faster. Yeah, I want to do a job, but I don't know what won't be replaced with AI by the time I'm old enough. I understand. I think like if in your schools too, we have something in the US called, I know, Michael, I understand, academic advisors for RE. So if you have like a teacher or a guidance counselor or an academic advisor that can help you, you know, have somebody that is a little bit older in that space that can help you look at those fields. Like, if you wanted to go into computers, for example, I wouldn't do computer science. I agree, Carlos, I agree. I wouldn't do computer science. I would do cybersecurity instead, things along those lines. But because I think cybersecurity, because of AI, is more important. You know, definitely I've been upping like cybersecurity, more of my cybersecurity this year for sure. It's always smart to do, especially if you're somebody that's online. But yeah, AI is definitely letting people get dumber. Silly, like using it for silly things. And it's AIs and the data centers are a big drain on natural resources too. So it's a little scary. Oh, my dad, he wants me to follow his footsteps, take over his business, but I don't know. Yeah. What kind of business does he do? It's also not a bad idea if you can. Like, I think doing something, if you come from like a working class family, like most people do, right? Or like somebody that like has a family business, you can use that knowing it's a source of income as you can give yourself less personal pressure to figure out what you want to do long term. Hi, Orange. But you're never stuck, you know, it's just a matter of like sometimes the pivots in the middle feel a little bit slow, but give yourself time to not feel rushed. But when we're younger, like I feel, you know, I'm 32, I feel now like myself with work, how they told me I was supposed to feel when I was 18. So for me, I felt more confident later. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, I understand. It's good to know that at least you have that to fall back on with your father's work. You know, so the hospitality industry, people in those positions, especially people who want like curated human experiences, like that is pretty, a lot of those elements, like the human element that people like when they are in the hospitality field, people won't want that to be replaced. He's sleeping. He's sleeping. Aw. Thank you, Malik. Yeah, although the perfect job was invented by Japanese, a person that is hired to cuddle people to let them sleep better. Is that real? That's so crazy. There's a job for everyone, I guess. Hello, David. Yeah, I don't have to work because he had enough money to last the next 3 generations, but I want something of my own. Yeah, I think that's good that you have that disposition. I mean, that's amazing for you and his family, but I think that there is like as humans, like we have that urge to do something, you know, with our time. And I think that, you know, whatever it feels like, whatever you want to contribute. The nice part is for your family situation, you get to figure out what you want your contribution to the world to be. What is it that you feel like you want to share with the world or do? What that'll give you a sense of personal empowerment. And maybe that has something to do with Formula One. You know, maybe you have a little bit of money to be able to work in that industry. Yeah, I can't say it's bad or good because in the same area, it works really great. Yeah, just think about applying it to judiciary where no human interference, so it'd be helpful to get justice. Yeah, I guess it would depend on how they would program it, right? Because it's like Chat GPT, for example, has confirmation bias, right, Michael? I know. I could put clothes on her. I'll make something for myself and then I'll sew her a little dress to put on top of the painting. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's parts of the judicial system that would probably benefit, but I don't think it's, you know, we'll see what happens. I want like my own career and he always tells me to do better than him. Yeah, that's how parents are. I could, but people will say it's nepotism because Charles Leclerc is my cousin. Also, I hate cameras. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and you could still be in the industry without having to be on camera too. Is there anything that you thought of that you like or like something that you would like to do? If you could snap your fingers and you could do something tomorrow, right? And also, like, don't let anybody make you feel bad because of what your dad worked for. Like, yeah, certain people may say it's nepotism, but like, it's not sorry they didn't have those family situations set up where their family couldn't do that, you know? Yeah, the problem is not salary or how you love what you do, but work environment must be okay. Toxic work environment just lets people... I agree, Carlos. Yeah, a work environment is so important. It's so important. Yeah, I think it's like knowing what you're in it for. On YouTube, I've been going live since May. Let me check. On TikTok, I've been going live for like 3 years. But on YouTube, it hasn't been as long. I can tell you, though. Yeah, about May. So not even a year yet. Yeah, I think like, who do you like, Ferrari, like, you know, you don't want to be in camera, so that's good. Knowing what you don't want or what you don't need is also just as equally as important as figuring out what you do. So not wanting to be in front of cameras, important, right? Yeah, my boss is such a jerk that I pray for her to find a better place to work. Yeah, or find a better place to go. Yeah, that's true. Good night, Angel. Aw, you're so sweet. I'm so glad. Yeah, it made me feel better. I'm improving myself. Yeah, and learning spoken English. I talk with you. My spoken is also improving. Yay, I'm so glad. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that. I'm happy we found each other. Good night, bestie. Yeah, feeling great to be here because just discussing random things. Yeah, just life, right? I feel like we miss like having random conversations like this with people. I know I do, obviously. Or else I wouldn't be here. But yeah, like having that diversified conversation is important. But yeah, I'm sorry, Carlos, that's happening with your boss too. You know, a lot of people are very stressed out, and there's also a lot of people who like who have a hard time knowing what to do to feel less stress. And a lot of people can feel trapped, like your boss maybe. That makes them like act a little more cruel. And a lot of people only take boss roles or manager roles because it's a higher pay and salary, but they don't actually want to manage people. So they take the position because it makes them more money, but it's not actually a good use of their skills. You know, like they're not actually people who are meant to help other people. But they don't actually like people, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, figuring out like where you can go to feel appreciated is important. I can sew a cat. That would be cute. A pink Benny cat plushie. And then make a matching Casper style plushie. That would be funny. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Hold on. Yeah, I agree 100% with you. She can manage paper, but not lead people. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, I agree. I find a lot of people, that's what gets like people messed up in management situations, for sure. I think we'll start to see. And to Injustice's point, like where is there, maybe one day certain manager positions won't even exist because you just check in with a robot and answer a bunch of questions to see if you're doing your job correctly. You know, who knows? But yeah, I think with every large push in the world towards like a general collective change in culture, like AI, there is always an element of counterculture or people who go against the larger change. So it'll be interesting to see like a lot of people who deleted apps on their phone, or they don't have social media anymore. Like one of my close childhood friends doesn't have any social media. So if you wanted to connect with him after high school, he just doesn't exist unless you have his cell phone number. So there's also, I think, that kind of push because it's for a lot of people's mental health too. Um, yeah, maybe you could sew a creative heart. Oh, for upcoming Valentine's, I love that. Like a little heart pillow. I would love that. That would be so cute. Yeah, like a heart garland. I'm gonna write that down. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's okay, Ferrari. I do know Pokemon. Yes, Michael. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, I mean, I don't know what part you left at, but I was talking about figuring out like what it is that you feel like you want to contribute to society. And maybe being younger, like, do you have the ability, Ferrari, do you have the ability to like work with your cousin? Or like, is like you have like your Ferrari version account, but like it's not what you really want to do? But, or do you generally like Formula One, like racing and stuff like that? Yeah. Jigglypuff is cute. I don't play it, like I'm not as familiar with the different types of Pokemon, but I do know obviously the like basics, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, yes. But I don't know how to play. Like I don't know what their like skills are, what they do. I'm bad with that. How much do I weigh in pounds? I haven't weighed myself in a while, but usually I'm around like 155 pounds. But yeah, it's not as important to me. To stay fit is important, and I think working out for mental health is important. Staying as healthy as possible, but the pounds don't always equate to health. Yeah. I'm 5'8", roughly. Yeah, I could, and I genuinely would, because he's so amazing. Yeah, I do like it, and get to visit lots of races and see lots of drivers. I know. Thank you. Whatever you want, you can believe whatever you want to believe. Genuinely, yeah, I would get, especially if you're there and you get to see lots of drivers because of him. Like, why not? You know, maybe you could do something with like, if you wanted to be a sports writer, if you like writing, if you like taking pictures, you know, anything along those lines. Squirtle, because the sound of the character when he talks, I love that. Squirtle's cute. Yeah, I haven't watched Pikachu in a long period of time. Thank you, Joe Fire. Welcome. It is. One that your dad likes, Nick. It's so funny. But yeah, I think definitely doing something along the lines of, like with the Formula One racing would be something that would fulfill you. I'm good. How are you? Welcome. Maybe I should take their pics when they come to my house because all the drivers are extremely quirky. I love that. I'm very, very unserious. I bet the internet would love that. Absolutely. I know. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, photographer. But I think even like, yeah, like anything behind the scenes, people love that. Yeah, the people who were actually born during the 18s and 1960s actually gave their efforts to shape the world. And after that, we just absorb ready-made. Yeah. I don't know Arakudo. No. Kuda, excuse me. Yeah, I see a lot of that with like Woodstock too. I do travel. I was saying I want to start to travel abroad more. Maybe we'll make that a manifestation in 2026. I was like, what year is it? I had to think about it for a second. Aw, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Yeah, comments on the internet don't dictate how I feel about myself. So that also helps. If you're on the internet and you are nervous about what people say to you, it's not the place to be. Or you just have to like practice exposure therapy and build your mindset for it. But yeah. Hi, Sam. Yeah, cost of ready-made clothing became cheaper than fabric in the 1970s. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder why that is. Well, I guess because the clothing was mass produced and the fabric maybe had to be imported. I don't know. Life is unpredictable. That's why you got to do what you can with what you have in front of you. You know, other than that, it's like we have to enjoy the moment we have in front of us. What country are you in, Joe? Sharon, hello. Welcome. We do have Gap. Yes, we do. I love Gap. Gap actually is one of the only places, thank you. Gap is one of the only places in the US that has actual, like, not, what's the, Uganda, there you go. What's the word? Like natural fibers. So like wool, 100% cotton, but a lot of clothes in the US are like, there's a lot of synthetic fibers, which aren't good for your body long term. That's scaling manufacturing, cotton quilting, taking over the fabric stores. Yeah, that's so crazy. Oh, that, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted them so bad. You don't have them, Monte Carlo? Really? Yeah, Gap, Old Navy, those are under like the same umbrella company, but Gap is like the parent company. I'm living in Finland nowadays, but I'm Brazilian. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm in America. In the US. Yeah. There's some cool, like, I love like finding like vintage Gap pieces too. Yeah. Is it expensive? Like, can you order online and have it shipped to you in Monaco or Monte Carlo? Or is it expensive? The Great America, yes. Yeah, I get a lot of Brazilians too. I have not been to Brazil, but I have a couple clients and friends in Brazil. And then, oh, you photograph with me? Yeah. If I come to Uganda, right? Yeah, I've not been to Africa yet. I've been to Europe. I've bounced around Europe a little bit. And then I've not yet been to anywhere in Asia either. So I have a lot of places to go on my list. That's for sure. Excuse me. It's thousands. Oh my gosh, yeah. I wonder what the conversion to US dollar is too. Yeah. Yeah, like to actually make a store. Like, in Monaco, do you do a lot of in-person shopping or do you do a lot of online shopping? What time do you do the meditation? I don't do meditations on live, but I film them and then I post them on my like actual video feed. Just because I like to edit them a little bit too, because sometimes I mix up my words and I don't like to distract in the guided meditation. But I do have a 15-minute meditation that I just posted this past week on the 1st if you'd like to listen to it. Party. Oh, you have to go to Brazil. Oh, how cool. I love that. No, I've never. I've been to England. I've been to France. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Spain, but that's it. That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like that's very it's very luxurious there. There's the musician Bad Bunny. Do you know Bad Bunny? He has a song called Monaco, so that got like a lot of traction here in the US. Yeah, exactly, because we were talking about speaking French. Aw, you don't need meditation because you are meditation for too many people. I think, is that a good thing? Am I helping people relax? I think that's a good thing. Yeah. A French, yes, celebrities. I don't know who is who. That's good. You don't have to know. Only the celebrities you want to know. But celebrity culture has shifted a lot too. Like in the US, like especially in New York, like so there's easier access to celebrities. It's probably the same with Monaco that like because they're there all the time, it's like the novelty has worn off. Like it's not there, you know? I'm not Native American. I'm way too white to be Native American. I'm very pale. My most people that are Americans are not Native. Most, not all, but most. I have mostly Irish roots. F1 drivers because they come to my house, but then everyone else, I'm like, who? That's fair. Yeah, you have an isolated pocket of people that you're connected with, but that's really cool. Yeah. In Finland, we speak a language that Tolkien took it. Oh, inspiration from to make Elfish and Lord of the Rings. That's so cool. But it had a grammar that looks at like, oh, it looks done by Satan himself. That's hilarious. Oh, were you in Justice? There you go. Yeah, most of us are not native. Yeah, oh wow, I have been to Ireland before. That's so cool. Did you go to Dublin? What a great trip. I love that. And I guess it's relatively close. Oh yeah, okay, Monaco's right next to Nice, and then Cannes. I know the Cannes Film Festival. Yeah, you're pretty close to Italy too. Oh, and Saint-Tropez. Yeah. It's not a lot of people in your country. It's small. Only 38,000. I'm sure it's so beautiful though. Like, what a beautiful place to live, being right on the water like that. Yeah, the Cannes Film Festival, that's well known in the US because everyone likes to talk about the fashion too. Obviously the films, but very much so here it's very superficial with the fashion. Yeah. I don't know, footage? Very tiny, and the bad part is everyone knows everyone's business. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's probably very, like a little, like, cliquey, gossipy, to your point. Everyone's in everyone's business. You can't do anything without someone else knowing. I'm sure your dad probably was like, you don't embarrass me. Don't make a fool of yourself out in public. Is there any American Native community still living in your state? So what happened is that as a way for like the US government to like try to apologize for like the erasure or the dissemination of Native Americans of Native American culture, we have what's called Native American reservations, where a lot of Native Americans live. Like if the US is pretty much like a rectangle, with this being the East Coast in Florida, in this area further out west, like Colorado, I believe, Arizona, like that area, there's some Native American reservations, but they're not well taken care of. Like it's very isolated and insulated. And a lot of like, there's still pockets where you can get on both sides of the US, like celebration of the culture, but it's very few and far between. Mostly now because there's been so much, like it's been so long where so many people have immigrated to the country. There's a lot of people who, like, if they go back 3 or 4 generations, they may have Native DNA or Native ancestors, but it's very hard to track that accurately. Yeah, actually the whole country is immigrants, and that's why you hear many intellectuals saying that the land is illegally captured exactly from natives. Did you hear the real story? Yeah. Or is that a rhetorical question? Well, it's like no one's illegal on stolen land is what a lot of people have been saying, which I agree with. Yeah, my ex-wife is in Brazil, was native from the land. Oh, wow. But she hated native. Did she have, I know there's a couple like native, because people were saying that using native as primitive, but it's like a lot of people liked First Nations. It's hard to say. And I feel like everyone has their personal perception, or anyone who's Native American or First Nations has like different feelings with the words for sure. But still all whites, exactly, majority for sure. One time I went on a date without telling my dad, and Charles was there with his team, and he told on me. And then my dad is really disappointed. He wasn't mad. He just wanted to know why I would hide it. Aw, yeah. Like, Dad, I'm trying to be an independent person. I'm trying to be independent and just be a human that's trying new things. Yeah, so basically you're going to meet either a family member or one of your dad's friends. Is it common for people to live long term in hotels or in your dad's hotels? Like in the US, in some major hotels, there's people who live in the hotel on the top floor. Yeah, hated, or she hated it because everyone expects the natives must live with the costumes like the movies. Yeah, I'm sorry that that was her experience too. Yeah, like there's a pressure to keep with traditional culture. Just like I'm Irish, but I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day the same way, you know? Like what we make some Irish soda bread, but it doesn't have to be a big deal. I played independent woman the next day for the whole day. There you go. Yes. An independent woman who don't need no man. Yeah, some people rent the hotel like an apartment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we see that a lot here in the US too. More so for celebrities. Yeah, I studied art history, so it's just history through the lens of art. Yeah, you're right. Your history knowledge is good. This is similar, like the Indian story. In India nowadays, who are considered as scheduled castes, scheduled tribes. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah. That part I don't know, so that part you can't quiz me on. Oh, good morning. Like Dance with the Wolves. Oh my God. I've actually never seen Dancing with the Wolves. I'm glad she had a good sense of humor about it. At least you could joke like that. Have a good sense of humor. Yeah, if you come, I'll tell my dad to rent you a free hotel to stay. You're so sweet. Aw, I like you too. It was so nice that we connected. I'm glad you found me again after yesterday. I felt so bad. I was like, no. For the people that come in and then sometimes my live crashes, like, I'm like, oh, darn. But whoever's meant to find each other, we're meant to find each other. But yeah, Monaco, I would love to visit. I knew it was somewhere, like French Italy region, but I didn't know exactly where it was. Yeah. Thanks for yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like especially in like the type of area that you're raised into, it's like and probably what your dad has taught you is like it's good to be discerning, you know, and just because somebody's nice, you can't always like trust their motives too. Like having to be cautiously optimistic, like leave room for your heart to be open, but especially in your position with your family and the kind of access that you have to a certain lifestyle, having to be aware of other people that you connect with for sure. I used to work in the arts and music industry in Manhattan in New York City, and I had to talk to a lot of people. Yeah, I believe that. I had to talk to a lot of people about that, like not going to certain parties and things along those lines, like having to really, because I did a lot of talent management. So it would be like if Charles, your cousin Charles, was a singer, like I was a person that would help them like book gigs and with like PR, like public relations and things like that. So I've seen a lot of people that had to just, you know, be very careful, especially when you're in the public eye too. Yeah. Because it could be a lot of people that are like social climbers or, you know, just want to use you for what you have, unfortunately, too. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thank you. It was a lot of fun, but I definitely got burnt out. So I was like, okay, I want to do something different. I want to work for myself now. Now it's my turn to focus on me. Yeah, of course, Carlos. It was so nice to meet you. Thank you for the good conversation. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm going to hop off soon here myself. Specifically to DR. Yeah. Drafted the Constitution of India and the whole humankind. This person is unique. Try to read him. Yeah, that's okay. I love that. Yeah. I wrote down his name. When I do at night, I try to do a little bit of reading, so I'll read up on that today. That's so cool. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, I did a report once in high school for my like AP English to on Gandhi, but there's also been some like people have been finding him a little problematic. So it's interesting to know that now and not have had known that then. Yeah. My dad would always tell me, Les cameras, toujours. Yeah. Yeah, which means the cameras are always watching. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it's so true. I feel like anytime, not even like I'm at home right now, right? But technically a camera's watching me. Yeah, Mr. Ghani was great, but to show the outside people. But this one has gone through tremendous torture. Oh, yeah. That's why he's great. So he really, like, I mean, just your username alone stood up for injustices, it sounds like. Yeah, I feel like come the next few years, we'll have some really great, like, new leadership, probably people that we didn't expect to rise to the occasion of leadership. I'll be interested to see what that looks like. But to your words, life's unpredictable, but one could hope. Yeah, it's scary. Like, I'm only 15 and try to stay away from social media as much as I can. I usually tell anyone about my relationship with Kirk, but I trust you. Yeah, absolutely. Because I have no, I respect it, but I have I have no interest in that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a personal, like, it doesn't make me say, like, oh, okay, like, now I want to be your best friend. Like, I think that people, especially like when you're a teenager, can be, like that, like I even in the US, like, it's no matter where you go, people can be like that. But thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I'm glad I created a safe space too. But yeah, I also think it's smart. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Or I always forget this is the millennial one, but there's another one that Gen Zers do that I always forget. Get what food should I make because I'm feeling pretty hungry. Ooh. So my hyperfixation food, Michael, that I've been eating is a wrap if you have a tortilla or a wrap. And then I've been putting like roasted chicken, a little mozzarella cheese, lettuce if you have it, and then buffalo sauce. So a buffalo chicken wrap. That's what I'm going to have when I get off in a little bit. A buffalo chicken wrap, if you have the ingredients for that. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I've been married for almost 6 months, almost half a year, but I just got married about 6 months ago. Yeah. Right? Chicken wrap is always good. And I feel like in every culture, there's some variation of a wrap style, like chicken wrap, like either a gyro or like, I don't know, like anything just tastes good in tortilla or any kind of pita bread. I've also really been craving baba ganoush from there's a halal restaurant not too far away from my house, and I want to get that soon too. Right? Yeah. Recommend that. Anything with protein. I find that my brain does really well with protein first. Helpful. Thank you. No, you're so sweet. Yeah. Well, it's for you. You just found out now, right? But thank you. I appreciate that. Halal is a specific type of meat. So, and the way that the meat is processed when you're eating an animal. So it's like how there's kosher as well, similar type of concept. Or before they butcher the animal, they say a type of prayer and make sure that it's like a pure process, for lack of a better way to say it. But yeah. And there's no, like usually it's for a lot of people who are Muslim, so there's no pork. Yeah, I'm so glad you have that, Michael. I'm glad you had the ingredients to use it. No, so when vegan is somebody who doesn't eat any animal products, so they only eat like non-animal. They don't eat any animal protein, and a lot of vegans won't even have honey or milk because it's a byproduct of an animal. So nothing that like has come out of or touched. No cheese. Vegans don't eat cheese. But vegetarians will. They just don't eat animal protein vegetarian. So there's like layers. You probably get a lot of American vegans that come to Monaco when they go there. Yeah, please do. I'm so glad. I'll be live again tomorrow starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I take a break on Fridays, and then I'm back on Saturday afternoon. But I'll add my live schedule to the top of my YouTube page too, so you guys can see. Add live schedule to YouTube page. Yeah. It's very hard nowadays to make life appropriate. I'm also 32, but I didn't find anyone with whom I make a bond or relationship. Yeah, absolutely, as you should. You shouldn't rush it. I will face the consequences. I didn't see any of your questions. Sorry. You're 19? Yeah, halal is certain things which you are allowed to consume in Islam. Thank you. Yeah, I was with my friends when an American tourist got kicked out for ordering a pineapple on pizza and a vegan burger. The owner was so mad. Yeah, I don't like when people try to change. Like, when you travel, I personally find that, like, it's disrespectful to the culture to change too much of what is presented to you at a restaurant. Like, if I'm going, especially to a nice restaurant, I look at the menu ahead of time to make sure that I know, like, that I want something that's at the restaurant. But I'm not, there's rarely things that I don't eat. I pretty much eat everything. I'm an adventurous eater. Yeah, vegetarians, they get the protein from paneer, cottage cheese, yeah, and pulses, dals, and legumes. Yes. And haram are the opposite. Like what we, consume alcohol, pig meat, or other stuff as well. Yeah. Michael's joined the countdown. First. They find it so disrespectful. So when I went to Ireland and ordered pepperoni pizza, the host looked at me like, that's so funny. Yeah, pepperoni is not halal. Yeah, but that's so funny. Yeah, Irish food is, like, if you go to the country too, there's a lot of good food in the Irish countryside, which is most of Ireland. There's not too much, even cities aren't that large, but that's so funny. I love, and a lot of, well, because there's a lot of pigs in Ireland, there's not a lot of, whatchamacallit. There are certain halal restaurants, but pig and pork is such a part of the Irish diet that it can be challenging. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Bye, Ferrari. See you next time. Good. Do your homework. I'll see you tomorrow. That's okay, Michael. I'm going to get off in a minute. Yeah, I specifically try to follow Buddha's path. Yes, so not to feel guilty or any negative thoughts regarding non-vegetarian food. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, it actually helps me to make the line of life to live peacefully. I feel like, Injustice, you're such a beautiful example of, like, opening up the conversation to people exploring your religion. I love the way that you share your Buddhist mindset, because it makes people oh, I want to know more naturally, because, like, it breeds curiosity versus, like, making people feel like they have to rush to convert right away. It's much more expansive, which I think speaks to Buddhism as a religion for sure. But yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hop off for the evening as well. I will be back on tomorrow. at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys for being here and joining me. It was nice to chat with you as always. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a beautiful rest of your afternoon. We'll do our co-working session and our nice, relaxed conversation this time tomorrow. So love to you all. See you later.